these little frog flaps. Just gonna try to take them off without taking too much material. Super normal this time of year when it's really wet and muddy out. The frogs just kind of disintegrate. I want to try to take as little frog material as possible. Take these bars down. Okay. Just peel this smidge. Start my bevel. Winter's the time of year we kind of catch up on the hooves because they're growing so much short or so much slower. Take a little more toe. Thank you. All right. Looks pretty good. Ah, dropped my knife in the mud. That wasn't good. I'm gonna check my heel height. Usually I can see it pretty well. Sometimes I can't. Do the same thing as did on the front and try to remove them without removing too much of the frog. So it may look a little bit messy and not like a super clean cut on the frog, but oftentimes these horses need as much healthy frog as possible. So gonna be discerning with that. Here we go. Little flaps removed. Take this bar. Okay. Check my soft tissue depth. Yeah, this horse is on a 6-week schedule, and some of them just don't. They just don't grow a lot this time of year. But like I said, it allows us to catch up on any type of pathology we've been fighting. Take just a little bit more of this frog. Just didn't want it to be a little bit cleaner than that. Take this tip. There we go. There we go. That's better. Okay. Hang on. On this leg, she's got a little bit of a sore area here, so when I ask her to pick it up, kind of just rub my fingers down the back of her cannon bone by her tendons, and then I might lean on her and use my shoulder a little bit until she picks it up. Good girl. But I don't want to just reach down and squeeze that leg because I know it's a little tender. Frog. Like I said, trying really hard to not take a lot of material when I'm cleaning it up. but still cleaning it up to the point where the dead material doesn't become a breeding ground for thrush. You can see how wet it is. Perfect environment for fungal infections currently. Just wanna keep dropping my knives all over the place. Just want to explore this a little bit. I said slivers. When their hooves are this wet, you can very easily take too much material and go too deep. Okay. So rasping, keeping in mind the balance of this hoof. Hurting my bevel. I'm actually going to nip off this toe quarter. Make the sides a bit more symmetrical. As you can see, this side, this section is much thicker than this section, but anything I remove on this side I'm gonna most likely take from the top to balance it, because I don't want to change the height that it already is on the bottom. Okay. Take this one, and my hand down her shoulder, down the back of her leg. Lean against her, she picks it up. Awesome. This horse used to be a little bit touchy, and the owners have done really great job with her. She didn't like to be caught, didn't like to be handled much. Now you can just go right up and catch her and handle all her hooves without an issue. So grateful for owners that put in a lot of time and effort to help their horses be more comfortable with this process. Okay, get some of the mud off. Clean up her frog. This one's probably the one that needs the most cleanup. So I'm gonna explore this central sulcus. I know, sweet girl. I am almost done. I use a smaller loop knife for that. One that won't cut as much material off. There we go. This little flap. This little flap. Smooth that. There's a little tiny hole. We'll explore that a tiny bit. It's not... Oh, it's shallow. Okay. I'm gonna get the bars. It's fun, sweetheart. Alright, we'll pick it back up again. This is the hard thing about trimming in the winter. If you're not on mats or in a barn, every time the horse puts its foot down, it gets covered in crud again. You gotta clean it up. Just that bar a little bit more. Take these heels first because they're actually quite long. Take this. She's hitting hard on this lateral side where the separation is. I'm gonna remove some of it. Rasp for balance while thinking about my bevel at the same time. But you have to plan ahead for how much to take off while still being able to create a good bevel. If you take too much with your nippers or with your rasping flat, you won't have enough material to create a good bevel. And that will leave a very flat surface hitting the ground, which will lead to chipping and breaking off of the hoof wall. Back up there. Just now that I've taken the wall down, I had a high spot on that bar. I'm going to take that down a little bit. Same right here, this sharp angle. I'm going to remove it. remove that crud right there. Okay, I'm gonna bevel a little bit more. Hold on, sweet girl, we're almost done. Just look at her heels. Smooth that. Alright, now I'm gonna pull all the hooves forward. Okay, get some mud off if I can. Finish the bevel. Hold on, baby. Let me put my glove on. Good. Okay, then I'm gonna pick up this hind. Okay, smooth this bevel. Pretty good. Good. When I first started working on this horse, she had big old flares on this lateral side of her hoof wall. So I'm really excited that our hooves aren't really doing that anymore. It's getting some much nicer, smoother hoof wall growing out. That's staying a bit better connected. Good girl. All done. Here, I'll give you that one. We'll pick these up. Good girl. And then after I untie her as well, so I just loop this. I mostly don't hard tie client horses, just in case, especially if I'm by myself. Okay, so bring her over here, and then take the halter off, and then I give her another cookie, and then I walk away to the gate, and if she comes with me, I'll give her one more. Yes. Good girl. Oh, you keep dropping it. There you go. Last cookie. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Okay. Well, if she comes all the way over to the gate and is nickering to me, I have to give her one more. Because, you know, just have to. Good. Oh, what a good girl. So sweet. All right.